MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Marcus Walden will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't. Walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
In the air now, out to left. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch. Crawford leads off first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for Seattle. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Yohan Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. This is in the air out to right field. On the run is Henniger. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A 1-1. 2
balls, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 18 homers and 60 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now in the box, Carlos Gonzalez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start, where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Here's the pitch. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Thompson Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 22 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a throw over, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping up now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ball one.
That's low. Ball.
Grounded to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
So now to the plate, Sam Haggerty, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Pedroia to his right. He has it to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Out.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, Daniel Vogelbach. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeehaw!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batter, shortstop.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 down.
Now batter, first baseman, Michael.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined into right, a base hit. Chavis rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Digging in to try it again, Dom Thompson-Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-1.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Nola.
So stepping in, Austin Nola. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One strike.
And that misses, 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Patrick Wisdom. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Sam Haggerty, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that's over. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Sam Tuivalala, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Sam Tuivalala.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Get the ball down.
The set and the 1-1.
Down, ball. That's the ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. And the throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here now is Rafael Devers, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
And 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll step off. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next for Seattle, Daniel Vogelbach. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Heath Hembree takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Heath Hembree.
From the stretch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count now a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hembree is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Ready for another shot now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Nola.
Stepping into the box, Austin Nola. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 3-2 Seattle. Dan Altavilla will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-1 the count now. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Standing in, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sam Haggerty. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
J.P. Crawford will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Austin Adams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Austin Adams.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Two and oh now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these. Counts 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here in standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And he does So representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Yoshihisa Hirano comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Xander Bogaerts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Strike taken up in the zone. Outside, 2-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Boston strands a couple. They're down 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
At the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Gonzalez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Thompson Williams.
At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Austin Nova, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
The catcher,
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Seattle. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson Williams is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back, right fielder, Kevin.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 2-0.
2-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Henniger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 5-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Brandon Workman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Run!
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sam Haggerty. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there. 3-1. And it's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good.
From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one.
Come on. Shit.
Popped him up.
Yes.
Vasquez moving to his left. Makes
Right,
the
now we have to
catch,
make a comeback.
and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
See, would they leave the closer in?
Carl Edwards Jr. is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 16, Carl.
Because I think Capo ran scoring position, and they put the closer in the 7th inning. They actually smart. They're like most teams. They actually they know when to take the pitchers out. Like most fucking teams don't. I will win this game. Game's not over.
He's ready. Here's
So foggy. How foggy it is.
Edwards has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So
Yankees lost. Yankees Oilers. How do they lose to the Oilers? Oh my god, Yankees suck. I can't wait to play the Oilers. I kinda don't want to swing.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Guys, the All-Star start next start against me.
And that fastball's
It's a
taken
ball.
but catches the outer third. Edwards, 28 years old. He was taken
These arms are fucking shit.
back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't.
Oh, you can't call that a ball for me. Yeah, you do it for them. Yeah. I love you.
My hat's off to him.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt.
You're a base runner.
Back to even now at 2-2. And they're
Full
working
count.
the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Like Martinez need to fucking wake up.
In this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Fastball called, strike
Are you
3,
fucking
and there's the first out of the
kidding
inning.
me?
Now at the plate, J.D.
Trick out looking.
Martinez. He's got a hit
Hey,
in
you can't
3
go that ball full
at-bats
for me
with
up.
his
No, man. We don't need to help them. Yeah, fuck you,
He's ready. Here's the first
you.
offering. Smoked on the ground.
That's a single. Yes.
And that is through into center field.
Now Bogarts can hit a 2-run shot and this game's tied.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Twice.
The reigning American League
There's a
player
love
of the
match.
month.
I watched them once when I faced them in April. I was the worst team in baseball, but like Seattle ain't really a bad team. They don't have a good record.
Comes set. Here's the
I
nothing
played
pitch.
It's a ball! It's fucking off! Like I can't do nothing with that pitch! It's fucking umpire! Why do I say how to beat me? They're not beating me, it's all because it's ump. Like, the fuck is that shit? And then I swing on a bad pitch, because it gets me behind. Because now I'm down 0-2, because then I probably wouldn't have swung that pitch, because I wouldn't. Because I always wait to the first ball sometimes, because then you're ahead of the count. It makes a big difference. And then I chase a pitch in the dirt. What the fuck? All because the ump. If the ump don't call that ump calls the ball, that changes the whole at bat.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone.
She said don't pitch it because of fucking umpire. Like I got out home plate in this game, and I think I was safe. It was fucking BS, these umpires. They've been BS this whole series. Like the ball doesn't carry. It's like weak contact. What the fuck?
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
They guys just make weak. Like they make weak fucking contact.
First game of a new month, and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-3, the final score in
And
this
his fucking umpire
game.
was fucking
The
spit the whole
Mariners
series.
rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Like
Sam
Seattle have like
Tuivalu gets the
gay
win in
pitches.
relief, his second of the year.
Like I hate their
Carl
pitching.
Edwards Jr. hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for
Like,
Mark DeRosa.
I play
Dan
other
Plesac,
teams,
Heidi
I would
Watkey, and
dominate.
our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
At
MLB
work?
The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They had to put the fucking closer in the 7th inning. It was so gay. If they never did that, they would never win this game. That changes the whole game. I'm surprised they took the pitcher out. Most teams won't even do that.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
Guy had 2 walks and they take him out. I'm like, what the fuck?
They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank
And next is the Pirates. And of course, Tampa won. Tampa never fucking moves because teams don't know how to beat them.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East,
the Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. The Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-2. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pounded the Indians 10-3. The Minnesota Twins combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 13-7. The Kansas City Royals finished off a 2-game sweep as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8-2. The A's earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-3.
Yep.
The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. San Diego Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 10-4. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they toppled the Rockies 11-3. The Nationals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 11-3. Luis Castillo was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Reds pushed past the Dodgers 8-0.
Try to shoot himself, I think.
And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
I don't even remember that. I don't remember season 1. It's been 4 years I watched it. I know you probably don't. You probably don't like the Chinese woman. Do you like her? I think that's her name. I mean, yeah, I know. She's fucking. And then you got the other gay guy named, I think, Ryan. Fucking sounds so gay. The way he talks and everything. Mostly everyone on that show is gay. Because they want people to do it. Because it's just dumb. There's always spoilers. That's why you have to watch the shows right away. Season 2 is just all about everyone basically have to go to court. Fucking stupid. She's like weird times. She just. Yeah, I'm still playing it.